Hi. So Bree and I met in graduate school, and while in graduate school, when we were kind of finishing up, we did end up getting Bella. We went to many shelters and kind of met many dogs, and then unfortunately, we didn't take any video of when we met Bella for the first time, but it was just one of those scenarios where we walked into the place, we were planning on seeing a couple dogs that were 1 to 3 years old, and then Bree wanted to see this 4-month-old puppy. And I said, "Really? Do we need to see this dog?" And she said, "Yeah, let's at least see the dog and kind of see what happens." And of course, they let Bella into the kennel where we were sitting, and Bella popped right in Bree's lap. And that was that. Basically Bree said, "We are not leaving this shelter without this dog." And so then we took Bella home, and for the next 9 months, we enjoyed our time. We got her a lot of exercise, and we started working. And on our first contract, we ended up seeing a litter of 11 golden retriever puppies born just out of nowhere. It was a random chance, and we were only living about a mile and a half from there. And so Bree ended up checking in on these dogs at least once a week, and basically was attached at the hip. And I always grew up with golden retrievers, and so we took the opportunity and we got Penny. And so here is their story.
Hi, Maisie.
Okay, Maisie.
Oh, maybe they're not all.
Chilly. It's cold, hon.
Gotta watch where I'm walking now. You guys are behind me sometimes. Hey, little boy. Oh, you little girl. Oh, you little girl.
I want to take one home now.
Puppy chow time. I put a little pumpkin seed in there. Good.
Look at this. What are you guys doing? So Bree and I are both from Minnesota, and our first contract that we worked after graduating was in northern Minnesota in a place called Bemidji, and that is where we got Penny. After we finished that first contract, we took a leap of faith and took our next contract in Monterey, California, and these next clips will be based there. And there's Pebble Beach up there. Penny down here. Bree and Bella. I think it goes without saying that the Carmel and Monterey area are an amazing place to live, and needless to say, you could tell the dogs loved playing frisbee there, and we loved our time on the beach. And we actually met and made some really good friends while living there for about 6 or 7 months. And as the next couple will show, we had a fun time on my birthday.
Dan is trying to prepare for jumping into the ocean on his 26th birthday. I do not know why he has decided to do this today. However, he seems intent on doing it. Merry Christmas, Penny and Bella. You guys each get one. Bella's ready. Bella, go get it. Go get it. Okay. We're in Telluride, Colorado, and the dogs are on the pet-friendly gondola.
Oh, Penny, what's out there?
What is going on, guys? What's going on? Yeah? Excitement.
Ooh, yeah. We had next moved to Clear Lake, California, which was this unique property that we had access to the lake with this dock. And of course, Penny loved jumping in the water. Bella, not so much. We also had a successive number of moves after this, but unfortunately, I realized I didn't film that much, so I don't have a ton of footage from those other moves. I will include some photos, though, from some of our moves from Grass Valley to Duluth, and eventually to Ridgecrest. Did some climbing in the Alabama hills. We even took a short little trip to Tahoe at this point in time. We also lived in the Reno area for a little bit of time, and then it was time to move across the world to New Zealand. And trust me, one of the hardest things was to put them in these crates and send them in the plane. So we arrived and we started in a little town on the coast called Timaru, and soon after that we made our way to Queenstown, where we started a new job there. And all of these following clips will be kind of documenting the dogs and our adventures in and around the Queenstown region, which we absolutely love and couldn't recommend more in terms of traveling and visiting if you ever have the chance to get there.
Bella, what do you got? What do you got? That's a pretty big one.
Just leave it.
That was a big one.
Bella? Penny? Who went through the rubbish bin? Who did it? Who did that? Was it you? Penny, did you go through the rubbish? Find the rock. It's right there. Good job blowing bubbles, Bella. Penny, it's right there. Bree, come here. Hi, sweet girl. Girls, let's go home. Guess who just did a work walk? Did we go to work today, girls? Was it fun? Good times. First snow of the season. What do you think, Bella?
Zoe. Okay, you done?
Hey! So we've decided to skin up Coronet Peak this morning before the resort's actually open next weekend. And it's a beautiful day, but it is definitely like skiing on ball bearings. Many hard, lumpy ball bearings. But good to be outside. Stunning day on Lake Manapouri. Nice.
You want it? Who wants it? You? Me? You! Ah.
The lupins are underwater. Where's Daddy? Where's Dad? Go find him. Is he coming home soon?
You just have to set her in front of you.
So we had lived in New Zealand for 5 years and it was unbelievable, but ultimately it was really hard being that far away from family. So at this point, we decided to move back to the US.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
You're okay. You're okay.
Now you can put your collar and
Hey, hey,
you're
hey,
okay.
hey.
You're okay.
Yes. Sit down.
One off?
Here's Bella. Hi, Bella.
Hello, you.
You're okay. Penny, are you tired? You falling asleep while sitting upright?
So once we landed back in Los Angeles, we ended up actually having to rent a car to travel from Los Angeles to Minnesota because of some issues with dog domestic travel during COVID times, which is when we returned. So we ultimately drove back from Los Angeles to Minneapolis to be back with our parents and ultimately figure out what we were going to do with our lives. And we basically, through a process of elimination and almost really random chance, we ended up back in Tahoe, which is why now you've been watching some of our other videos. So there's a little bit more to that story, which we'll tell in the future, but we really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, it was fun telling the story and really fun to look back through footage ourselves.